I'm here to basically clear my name, Steve. I've
What
been
crime
with Josh.
are you accused of?
Cheating.
Cheating.
Yes. I have been with Joshua for 7 years. We have 3 children together. I have never, ever cheated on him.
Not even a kiss?
No.
Wow, that's pretty good.
He, in April, was staying with a family member, and it had been about a week since I'd really heard from him, and that's not like Josh. You know, I've got his children. He was up to date with me.
Sure.
And so finally, I had had enough and kept trying to text him and call him and nothing. So finally, I did reach him, and I was real suspicious, obviously. And I was like...
That he might be sleeping with somebody?
Yes, that he was cheating. I came out and confronted him, and he admitted it.
That he was sleeping with somebody else?
Well, that he had cheated once. And I was crushed. I was devastated. I felt numb. I walked into our bedroom and just kind of collapsed, and I cried for days. I was numb. It hurt, but I was numb.
This past April?
This past April,
Okay.
yes.
And so all the time you've been together, he had never cheated on you?
No. As far as I know, this was the first time.
Right.
And I'm glad he did admit it, you know.
Did he tell you why he did it?
Because he thought I was doing it.
He thought you were cheating?
Yes.
And why did he think you were cheating?
That, he said, is because I was acting different. So, beginning in May, it got really bad. We were on the phone one night. It was actually about 7 o'clock in the morning. And we were arguing about the same crap we always argue about. I'm cheating.
Oh.
I'm cheating.
Right.
And I had finally had enough. I said, and my daughter was asleep on the couch with me. She was asleep. I obviously wasn't. But I said, I've had enough. So I said, hang up the phone. My phone was broke because he cracked it because he was mad at me for cheating on him. So I cannot hang up my phone. I said, Josh, hang up the phone. I ain't hanging up the phone. You think I'm stupid? Okay, Josh, good night. I love you. I put the phone down. I literally fell asleep. Like I said, it was 7 a.m. So about 9-something, it was about 2 hours later, I get back on the phone. He's still on the phone. He's crying. Like he literally was crying his eyes out.
Why was he crying?
Because he heard me with another man. He heard me slurping. He heard me moaning. He heard me walking. He heard his voice. How are you hearing things that aren't happening, Josh? I do not understand it. You are crazy.
And you're saying you weren't sleeping with anybody?
Of course, because I wasn't.
You just went to sleep?
Yeah, and so it escalates and escalates. He has broke my glasses. I literally could not tell you what your faces look like down there.
Oh, because you need glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I cannot see in the back.
You're not missing anything.
But he has slapped me around, pushed me.
Okay, let me ask you a question. When I hear that, he slaps you around, right? And my wife said one time you went and laid down, he came and he started punching you in the head.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. That's when it got real bad, about 3 weeks ago, because...
3 weeks ago, he punched you in the head. Right.
Pounding me.
Pounding you in the head.
I'm doing this to try to stop him.
Okay. And why are you here today?
And he's going around it. I'm sorry?
Why are you here today?
To try and prove to him that I have
Why
not
do you
been
want to
cheating.
prove anything to him?
Because I think... I honestly think that it will stop, and it will.
Okay.
He will stop this crap.
You
if
mean
he realizes
you're
I'm
gonna
not.
stay with him?
If he fails, I don't know if I'm going to stay with him.
But forget about failing. He punched you.
I know. And I don't honestly, even
He
though
slapped you.
Oh yeah, he has spit in my eye. I'm telling you.
He spit.
Yes, I was asleep. I was like this. He's mad at me, and it wakes me up.
Okay. The most vile, disgusting thing that you could do, spit in another human being's face, right? And this guy, he didn't just spit in some guy's face on the street that he got in a fight with. He spit in the mother of his children's face.
I'm just trying to make him
If he
realize
passes,
that I'm
though,
not lying to him.
you'll be with him.
If he passes? Yeah, because I don't think he'll ever put his hand. He hasn't hit me since then, and I'm not saying it's okay.
That was 3 weeks ago.
I know, but he has made himself. He's promised me he would never touch me again, and he hasn't.
You shouldn't have to promise not to hit the one you love. I mean, that's usually not included in the wedding vows, right? Like, I promise I won't punch you. I promise I won't slap you. I promise you I won't spit in your face. I mean, nah. You don't have to promise that, you just don't do it.
You left out the fact that you told me the day after I heard you on the phone that you had a man.
Because you're so crazy. You told me you were going to leave me with 3 kids.
Later, you going to take it back? Why didn't you tell these people about it?
Because you told me you were. Are you going to listen?
No, I'm not. I'm not going to listen.
Because you told me you were going to leave me.
I'm this piece of crap, which I understand that hitting you was wrong. But you did me wrong too, Elizabeth.
I have never cheated on you in 7 years.
You call her, she puts the phone down, she starts having sex with another man, and you just stayed on the phone and listened to it.
Yeah, I did. You're right, because this is the woman that I love.
You just stood there and listened.
And was trying to get her attention.
How were you doing that?
Screaming, just saying her name, Elizabeth.
And how long were you doing that for?
About 35 minutes, 45 minutes. Then,
okay.
no, hold on, let me talk.
Okay.
Then she picks up the phone again and says, it wasn't no 3 hours, it was 45 minutes.
2 hours.
Picks the phone up again and says, you're still there, and I'm bawling my eyes out to her. Telling her, what are you doing?
Elizabeth, you came here and took a lie detector test, and we asked you, in May of 2014, did you have any sexual activity with a man that Josh claims to have overheard in your home? I'm guessing this is the phone call.
Yes, it is.
You said no. Since being with Joshua, how long has that been?
7 years.
7 years. Have you ever had sexual physical contact with any other man? And you answered no. Since being with Joshua, how long has that been?
7 years.
7 years. Have you ever had sexual intercourse with any other man?
No.
And she answered no. And the results for her lie detector test is that Elizabeth told the truth.
Do you want to kiss my feet now or later? I've never cheated on you.
Josh came here, and before we gave him the lie detector test, he made a confession. Josh admitted that in addition to the one woman Elizabeth knows about, he also had sexual contact and intercourse with 2 other women. He told Elizabeth about these 2 other women. Is that correct?
Okay, yeah, I do know about this.
So now we're up to a total.
We weren't together at the time.
Okay, but we're up to a total of 3 women. Other than the 3 women Elizabeth knows about, since with Elizabeth, have you had sexual contact with any other females? You answered no. Other than the 3 women Elizabeth knows about, since with Elizabeth, have you had sexual intercourse with any other females? You answered no. And the results for Josh the Spitter is that he did not tell the truth.
That ain't whatever.
What are you going to do?
I cannot honestly answer this question at this point. Right. I cannot tell you right now.
That's up to you to decide. Like I said, you know the accuracy of this test, and you know he failed both questions, and I don't know how anybody could be happy with that. I would hope for your sake, for you to be happy, for you not to wake up every day in hell being accused, that you want to go back. You deserve to be happy, right?
Yeah, I do, and so do our
Exactly.
kids.
And 7 years, what man wouldn't want a woman that stays faithful for every day that she's been with them? What man doesn't want that?
That's what I thought.
So I'm saying, there's a lot of men, I'm sure, that would like to have that. There's that door, or you go out that door with him.
I don't know at this point, so I'm going out this door.
I was raped.
My name is Steve Wilkos, and I'm an investigative talk show host with a law enforcement background.
it was my life or his.
My job is to get truth and justice for everyday people. Watch our videos now.